Yeah, hey, this is Lars Hernandez for my reaction on Wasteland for Humanities 1. Alright, so, you know how people always say that one man's trash is another person's treasure? Well, I never really thought that it would get as literal as it was in Gramasho. Because, like, one could easily just dream of the biggest landfill in the world and how we could like leave everything just rotting there, but to see people actually making a living off of it, just wow. Like, seriously, everything was so messy, yet at the same time it was so orderly and systematic, the way that everyone was picking up trash and helping each other out. There was no discrimination, there was a system, and people were helping each other out. There was that one lady who was cooking for the other people, and people were happy in their own way. I guess we could call it like a dystopia or an anti-utopia. The reason I call it that is because a utopia is a perfect place, but it seems to be a not perfect place. If you know what I mean. Um, Another reason I call it a dystopia is because as we saw in the movie, people they were. Their lives changed after they got a taste of the outside world. Their lives drastically changed. Their mindsets changed. They knew that they could do something better than what they were doing already. So I'd say that Gramasho sort of brain drained the pickers into thinking that that was the only thing that they could actually do, or that what they had, and they would never be able to do anything better. Which I guess maybe my first point would be asking, how powerful is art really? I guess we all know that art affects others in so many ways. It can be aesthetically, it can be pleasing, it could relax the mind. Art can agitate, anger, and even depress others. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, for me, the real power of art is found in the way that it affects others. Even though the presented final medium was photography in the documentary, the creation process was so amazing. It was such a sight to see. Using the pickers, people who spent a huge portion of their lives picking up trash, living off the money they made recycling trash, them creating art with the exact same things that they used, and what the exact same things they'd pick up to sell, was exactly what they needed to get out of that prison mindset. This is why I really gained respect for Munoz, because he didn't just make plans to make great artworks. He made sure they pushed through. He sacrificed years of his life wanting to change some place for the better. He didn't do it for the money or the fame. Those were just the aftermaths of what he really aimed for, which was to inspire others. His selflessness is so amazing. It's really something to look up to. So many artists nowadays, after they get recognized and get a prize on their works, they just make anything and do it for the money. They're not. Some of them, I wouldn't even call art. There's this modern art I saw. It was just basically a painted canvas. It was all red. That's it. And it was going for like how much? It was so expensive. This guy though, because of his, even though it was because of his background, he came from the exact same place. He was poor and stuff. He knew what he had to do. Like, kind of cliche or whatever, but you know how in Spider-Man they say, with great power comes great responsibility? This is exactly one example of it, and he showed us exactly what it means to give back with everything you have. He's an amazing artist, and to help the poor, you don't have to be exactly rich. You don't have to be the richest man in the world. You just need to know what you want to do. You need determination, and you need a direction of where you need a direction where you want to go. And I have so much respect for him of how he helped the poverty in that place and how he was able to raise a lot of funds to help out. And I guess you could say that that's my reaction right there. It's just I'm amazed with what he did. I'm amazed with the art that they were able to make. And I guess yeah, that's it. So it's kind of late, so I'm asleep. So see you.